Why can't black people think for themselves? Why do you think if you see 400 black kids in the East Wing in the White House, they were paid to be there instead of thinking for themselves? Because you wouldn't have that thought under Obama. But I argue that our lives are just way better under Trump than Biden.
Oh my God, I can't. Nope, I'm done.
Why not?
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm going to be talking to people.
Conservative Confucius back at it again. White liberal melts down because they meet a black conservative Trump supporter. Alrighty, let's get into it. Don't forget to go down there, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for all the notifications, and let's get down to it.
Times Siena poll. It's a top tier poll. They released information a few weeks ago, right? Showing growing support in the black community for Donald Trump. 23% it just hit. The same poll showed 4% 1 month before the 2020 election. So a major increase. I want to ask you, is that surprising to you?
Nope.
Extremely surprising.
Yeah, it does shock because I'm like, are you not paying attention to what you see, what you hear?
Right.
Well, no, it don't surprise me because me, myself, I love Trump.
You do?
I'm a
Hell
Trump
yeah.
supporter.
Okay.
So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I think people just finally realizing that he's a good person.
Maybe it's not surprising.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he did do some things that was good for the community. So maybe it's not so surprising. A lot of black men are more conservative than you think. But
Yeah.
it might be his message, the way he put it out. But they still might agree with something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're not surprised by this at all?
No, not at all.
Why do you think there are black Americans that vote for Donald Trump or want to vote for Donald Trump?
I can only assume that they're horribly uninformed. Trump has done nothing for the black community.
People don't really pay attention to the issues, really. They just pay attention to what's popular.
Okay. You think support for Trump is popular? I think a lot of people would say it's not.
I think it's not. I think people are paying attention to the issues, and
That's what's making them go to Trump.
powers that be are, I don't know, they're not satisfying everyone's needs, so they're just fed up.
Right.
So they're just
Tired of it.
jumping ship.
I got no idea.
Plantation.
What are your thoughts of the idea
Everyone's
of
on
there
it.
being black
Whether
Trump
black,
supporters?
white, brown, doesn't matter. You're
I
stuck
don't
on it,
know
get the
why.
hell off.
Do you see Donald Trump as being maybe more racist, or how do you see him? Do you not think he's racist?
Yeah, he's racist.
Why?
Yeah, it's
Why?
obvious. It's
Why?
Would that be a major? That'd be like a major reason why you wouldn't know why there would be black Trump supporters.
I don't know what. Yeah,
I would say that there's so much information out there right now about Biden and his health and his age and
Uncertainty, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but I can't see any good reason to look at Mr. Trump.
There's no reason, any good enough reason, to vote for Trump.
Yes,
yeah. I
there
don't
is.
know why they're.
Hundreds.
Fair enough. Fair
Thousands.
enough. I do have my buddy Amir. Cruise on over here. You guys, I have a friend right here, Amir. He's actually voting for Donald Trump. He actually is a Trump supporter. Amir actually is going to be voting for
He's
Trump
a
in
black
November.
gay Trump supporter.
Amir, we were kind of saying, maybe Donald Trump's
just a
racist,
Trump
and that would kind of cause some confusion as to why there would even be black Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Would you mind maybe unpacking that a little bit for Amir, who is supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yep,
They
you
were saying
can't 'cause you're
maybe
dumbfounded.
the support in the black community could be because of maybe
Shared
hopping
values.
on a bandwagon or popularity or whatever it may be. Your answer was different. Could you remind me of your answer one more time? Just wanting change?
A lot of promises failed, and they're just tired of it, so people are hopping off the Democratic bandwagon.
I don't know why you'd vote for him.
Yeah. Amir, why would you vote for Donald Trump over Biden?
Over Biden?
Yeah.
I'd vote for Trump over Biden because I love the fact of having a secure border and not having all the illegal immigrants being brought to America. They're not being sent to the rich white neighborhoods. They're being sent to the black and brown neighborhoods. And that's where all the illegals are going.
I don't see Biden doing anything for us. If I think about my life today,
I mean, everything is right. I mean, what is it? How is it that so many people today are so blind and they just got blinders on, man? It's like those horses, they got blinders on. They can't see what's going on because they are completely and willingly, many times, ignorant to the facts. They would rather sit here and say, oh, Trump is racist. Oh, Trump said this. I thought he said this. I heard it in a video, in a news clip, in a media article. What did he say? Really? What did he say? Because I guarantee you he didn't say what you think he said. Do a little research. I mean, literally, I can pull up a video of Trump denouncing white supremacy over 34 times. I think the video has been re-uploaded. It's now 38 times. So why are we sitting here arguing about these things, which we know are false? And then when someone confronts you with the facts, you refuse to accept the facts. You say, no. I don't have time to watch this. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to go. I'm just busy. I got to get on my errands. Even though if I would have never mentioned that, you would have continued to talk for however long. And this is something that they do all the time. You'll see this in videos like this, on the street interviews. They run away the second you pull up evidence that contradicts their ideology. And it's because they don't want to know the truth. They like their mental image. They like their mental image of Trump being this evil, crazy bad guy that almost no one can really beat. You can beat him down, but he won't go away. They like having that boogeyman. That boogeyman allows them to feel like whatever they do, no matter what it is, political prosecution, interfering in our schmemections, and because I don't want to say, I can't say that on YouTube. So interfering with our schmemections and anything else, political prosecution, kangaroo courts, whatever it is, they don't care, because to them, it's all worthy of doing so if they can get rid of him. If they can get rid of Trump, then it was all worth it. It doesn't matter how much of our democracy, which we don't have, we have a republic, but let's just say democracy, how much of our democratic republic that we destroy in the process just so you can punish one person and get him out of the running. What is wrong with our country that we are so unwilling to look at a man for who he is instead of doing that and objectively and doing an objective analysis of who this person is? We refuse to, and we take the caricature given to us by the media, by the politicians, and instead of just being like, wow, this person is, they said this and they did this and they fulfilled all these promises and they were actually doing well on this, we go, okay, what do they say? Racist, sexist, misogynistic, evil, tyrant, and we put that up on our mental image and we just project that inside, and that's all we see, an evil, sexist, misogynistic, racist tyrant. And instead of actually viewing him for who he is, that's what he gets viewed as. Come on, guys.
The media, not like what they're telling us, but I'm thinking about my life, like day-to-day basis. 2018, 2019, thriving. Like all of us were, gas was low, no inflation, home prices were moderate, like everything was chill. And then now with Biden, it's like, I don't like the way things are going. And if you just take a look at our immigration right now, where they're bringing all the illegals into the hood. And like this is ruining our own communities because, okay, we're supposed to get all this attention and love. How are we gonna get that when they're replacing all of us and busting the illegals into the Bronx, into,
The illegals.
Yeah, the illegals, yeah. They said Trump is gonna have and be involved in all these wars. There were none, but now we're in all these wars under Biden. Inflation, the price of everything is way higher. It's just overall, sure, the optics on mainstream media, there's not like riots and protests and like unrest, like there's none of that. But I argue that our lives are just way better under Trump than Biden.
Oh my God, I can't. Nope, I'm done.
Why not? We're just having a conversation.
Well, all I will say back to all of this is if we...
Your friend wasn't happy about that one.
Yeah, but...
Was I angry? Was that no?
You
Okay.
were sweet.
All right, everyone. Let's take a few moments to talk about today's sponsor, Allegiance Gold.
Alrighty, let's skip over this. We don't need that. Alrighty.
Klug. Let's get back on the video.
I like how the economy was under Trump. Life was just better in 2018, 2019. Yep. Obviously, COVID changed a little bit, but if we're looking at the moral of the picture,
Trump was taking credit for Biden or for Obama's economy.
No, it wasn't.
Isn't that what every president do? Like, as far as like when someone comes in, like, oh, they just take credit for the last and the last. Like, Biden's taking credit for all the jobs created, even though he didn't create jobs. It's just COVID shutdowns released, and then boom, people got their jobs back. It wasn't like he created jobs, and he's taking credit for that.
No, but
yes.
Is that fair?
They lost them under Trump.
Do you think Trump supported the lockdowns? Did you see him as more of supporting the lockdowns that made people lose their jobs?
I really don't know. I mean, they did the lockdowns.
Did you see him as a major proponent of pushing that?
Nope.
No.
Who do you think was pushing that?
Biden.
I think that Felucci or whatever. I don't know.
This is not the first time that illegal
Ignorant
immigration has been an issue. It's always been an issue.
You're right, but
So
but the main
now they're
thing,
just-
the main
that
thing
is
though
what
is that
he is
the
getting
people,
everybody riled up on.
the
but
people
all
coming
the people
across.
that have been here, they've been
Can we
here.
talk more about that?
Yeah.
They've been here.
But the people
It's
that
been
are
illegal immigration.
the
like,
people that are
forever.
coming here now, if you go down and you watch all these interviews, and they're coming here because of Biden. Because Biden has made it easier to get in the country. Illegal immigration is always been a thing.
People
It's a
just
fact.
you if you don't live in a
Literally,
state.
It's a fact. You remember the guy that just got arrested recently for making videos on how to break into the country, how to get benefits, and he even had like a baby, which we don't know if that was his baby or not. So he said he bought the baby from somebody, he literally bought it, and he used the baby to get benefits from the government as well. And he would tell people, immigrants in Spanish, on TikTok how to do so and come into the country. And we have no idea. I mean, this dude was doing this for 6 or 7 months. So who knows how many came in because of this man? Possibly over like millions, possibly. And yet we're supposed to act like this is something that has been going on for years and decades? Hell no. There is a massive increase because of Biden. And when you ask these immigrants, why did you come in? Because Biden told me I could. They literally say that. And they say, if you were going to vote for someone, who would you vote for? Biden. Why? Because he let me in. That's why. And it's unbelievable that people are this ignorant to the facts. Dude, just go look up this guy on Twitter. Aguero for Texas. Aguero, Aguero for Texas. All one thing. And it will show you videos where he goes up to people, asks them where they're from, where they're going, and then does that over and over. And he sometimes asks them other questions. It's crazy. Or look up First Responders Media, and it's 1ST Responders Media, and it is crazy. That's where the terrorist that was found in America that was coming over the border. I was one of the first people to actually tweet about him. I found out who he was through the FBI website and taking his photo through some searching, and his name was Mavsum Samadov, and he was a terrorist leader who came over here, and only because Biden's border policies have allowed these people to come over. This is not this isn't an old issue. This isn't something that has been going on for decades. This is a new issue.
Where it's like a big deal, but if
Exactly,
you live in
but
the States,
under
I've
Biden,
heard that,
they made it way
in the bigger
easier.
cities, they're bringing them in, and but
Right. Inflation, gas price, all these things going on. We got the crime, policing,
all these things that we're trying to work on, right? Do you think it's fair that someone in Mexico can be like, actually, I'm gonna go to America, they sneak in illegally, then our government is like, actually, we'll make it better. We'll get you a bus ticket to the plane, you get on the plane, you land in New York, you get to New York, boom, you get free housing, boom, you get $1,000 a month, and boom, you can get a license on the car.
it was founded on, right? And people are forgetting that.
Our
That, right?
But they're
Our
replacing.
country was not founded on, okay, boom, you get a free house, boom, you get this, boom, you get $3,000 a month. We never had guaranteed shelter, food, housing, hotel service, cell service. We never gave people cell phones or, guaranteed income. Where is this coming from? This woman is completely ignorant, wildly, I don't want to be mean, but like she's not even listening. She's just standing there like this, like making weird faces. And it's like, dude, come on, be serious. If you're going to talk about serious things, you should have a serious attitude. Right, people?
To America to have their freedom.
Do you think that's fair?
Right?
But do you think it's fair?
Do you mind if I pause real
Who's to
quick?
say if it's fair or not?
Do you think it's fair?
No one knows how they would react if they felt like it was like.
They live in Mexico. If they're coming from Mexico, they came from a free country. In many ways, somewhat freer than ours in some ways. In other ways, no. But it's ridiculous. I don't think it's a good economy, but if you go to it's not a third world country. Mexico has some of the nicest cities in North America. Like, why are we acting like there's some third world dirt poor country that is just so bad that people need to come over here sneaking in? Hell no, bro.
Well,
we just need to clarify
you think it's fair?
The United States, there were not benefits when you first came here in the foundings of the country, by the way.
Safety is a major benefit.
Right, but nobody was getting free healthcare, free money, free housing,
it was just
free
safety.
food.
It was like, there's no guns in the street.
Why shouldn't I vote for Trump?
Because he's a traitor.
To who or how so?
He's a traitor to the United States. He tried to overthrow our government.
How?
Like there was a whole insurrection under his.
How?
Are we like? I feel like people feel as though they can.
He backs them up.
So maybe.
To be fair, 2020,
Maybe,
2020 and all them
politically
riots, like Jan 6 wasn't touching nobody. Like I was looking at Jan 6, I mean this is a joke compared to the George Floyd riots. Those riots, storming courthouses, over $1 billion in damage. But we're
$5 billion in damage after all was said and done. Just people who were shot, not killed, but just people who were shot. 21 people were shot dead. Over, like, I think it was like 15,000 people were injured and hospitalized. And then a total of, I think, 1,500 people, around 1,500, were in critical condition. Like, I'm sorry, you had one incident on January 6th where a trigger-happy piece of crap cop shot an innocent, unarmed woman, and that was the only known injury other than maybe a couple sprained ankles. Like, come on, peoples.
focused on Jan 6. You know, so that's why like Jan 6 is not a big deal to me because look at what we did that past summer, out here in the streets acting buck.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, have you ever seen the videos of them just like letting people walk in there?
You know, they can pick videos or whatever.
No, but
I've seen the videos.
But have you seen the
videos?
So you haven't seen the videos
of cops being beat with flagpoles.
So you haven't seen the videos.
That's BS. That never happened. What is, like, where are these things coming from? Why are people acting like this happened? That never happened. Maybe in George Floyd riots they happened.
Videos of the cops just letting people in.
They probably, I have. I've seen all sorts of stuff. But
so you have or haven't?
I have.
You have seen the videos of them just letting people into the Capitol?
Some of them, yeah.
And just walking them into it?
Would they walk them in?
Yes.
They just let them in?
Yes.
Yes.
I probably haven't seen all those.
You see Donald Trump as calling for that? Or do you see that as people being upset about the election? Because you were saying that is Trump's fault, but why would that be Donald Trump's fault, would you say?
What, the insurrection?
Yeah, if you're saying that that's an insurrection, Donald Trump called for it, can you say that?
Yeah.
When did he call for it, I guess would be my next question.
I don't know. I've seen the, come to D.C., it's going to be wild. It's
come to D.C., it's going to be wild. He never said that. What he did say was come to D.C. and march for your capital or march for your president. And then after his speech, he said, peacefully and patriotically, make your voices heard. And then he also made it clear that to march to the Capitol be peaceful and to not do anything out of bounds. Like, how is it that someone who's this clear and concise with their words is being misquoted so much? And it's not an accident. This is all purposeful.
It seems like a little bit of a stretch for go to the Capitol, go like riot in the Capitol.
But we're going to go down to the Capitol and fight like hell.
Never said that.
So that wasn't actually, do you know the quote right there? I just want to make sure I'm being fair here because I'm not going to like misquote and run with a misquote. That was, we're going to go down to the Capitol and make our voices peacefully and patriotically heard.
Yep.
That's the exact quote.
Yeah,
that is the way I heard it.
You want me to pull it up? I can pull it up right now for you if you want.
Throws mixed signals out there.
With context, sir, that was January 6th in, I think it was October, November. I was out there in D.C., same kind of setup.
Yep.
We heard Trump speak and said we're going to peacefully go to the Capitol.
Peacefully and patriotically make our voices
and then walk back. It's a microphone. Yes.
So
that he can hear me.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the same protocol as any other time I've ever went to go see Trump myself. So that was no different.
The guy breeds hate.
No, he doesn't.
How? He invited 400 black kids to hear him speak, and then we go online, and we're just being told that, we're paid to be there. We're just a bunch of
He probably paid them all to be there, too.
I was there, so you telling me that I got paid to go to the White House?
I don't know, did you?
No.
Well,
this is what they think. They are just human garbage. They are racist, and they say everyone else is racist. Oh, all those black people were paid to be there. There's no way anyone would go on their own volition. Are you kidding me? All right, guys. I don't want to get too much more into this. This is crazy white liberal nonsense, and nobody needs any more of this. How about that? All right, so don't forget to go down, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for all the notifications. Don't forget to come back for more. Alrighty, guys. We'll catch you in the future. Have a good one.